Hello everybody, I am Greg the Newt and welcome to my first ever video on YouTube. And it is none other than Amnesia The Dark Descent playthrough. Now I know most of you probably just roll your eyes that, oh, another Amnesia playthrough, but this game really hit different back in the day. When this game came out, I was in high school. And everybody was like, oh, did you see the trailer to this game? I remember like one of my friends sent me the trailer, and I was like, "Oh my god, the graphics, the gameplay!" And we didn't even the monster wasn't even in the trailer. It was only sounds and ambience and a guy just holding out a lantern, and it was so creepy. And still today, it holds its ground. So let's just dive right into it. We'll go, I don't think we'll go on hard mode. I wanted to, but yeah, we need tinder boxes to save. Let's just go on normal for now. I'm so excited. My first ever video on YouTube, and it's Amnesia. All the great ones started with Amnesia, and hopefully, hey, hopefully, I will get there as well.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
And we collapse and forget everything. Ah man, so good to be inside this game again. It's like when you get your first girlfriend in your life, but it's a game. So we are awakening from an amnesic concoction. Ah, it's just so good to be inside again once again. Oh, the atmosphere, the graphics. It's so nostalgic, yet it's so real. Okay. Oh, this is open. I don't know when I played this game through. Tinderboxes are used to light candles and other resources in the environment. The current number of tinderboxes is shown in your inventory, the tab. Yeah, so here are health, our sanity, not insanity, well, we will get insane pretty fast. Tinderboxes, oil, and the journals. In the journals we will keep our mementos, our thoughts on things, and we can light that up, but we don't have to, because it's pretty bright right now. Oh, look at this atmosphere. Can't go this way. Is there any tinder boxes here? Nope. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You're having an episode again? Come on, snap out a bit, Daniel. I had a little vision of madness already. Oh! Oh. Like, it's like, I remember everything. The grunt noise. It's like, I remember everything, but it still gets me. I know nothing comes right now, but I will close the door because it gives me closure. Ah, so cozy. I could just... If I were here, I would just sit here all day beside the fire, keep fueling the fire, and just stay here and wait somebody to come. Another tinder box. Ah, precious light. These will be very important for us to not lose the sanity. Okay, let's continue. What's inside this closet? Ah, tinder box. Yep. And also, like, you can hide like this from the monsters. And I could just stay here all day. All day or all night. Without going anywhere. Okay, but eventually you'll have to continue. Who's here? I hope no skeletons here in the closet, but tinder boxes. Magnificent pictures. Indeed magnificent. They're beautiful. I know I'm tripping over the... oh, I know. I'm pressing F already for the lantern, but I don't have it right now. Let's continue. Oh, here are the... Oh! Footsteps, those are probably mine. I'm remembering. I came over here. I drank the Amnesia concoction. Oh, somebody's being stabbed. Oh, I clapped so hard I went through the text. I phase shifted through physical matter a bit. But hey, it's alright. As long as we are alive, it's alright. It's all that matters. It's all that counts. Well, why not? If you open the door so politely, it's the best that I just go in, since you invited me. Ah, beautiful, beautiful place. And the lights are out. Great. Well, I won't go here again. That's rude. You invite me into a cozy place and then just blow the light candles on me. That's rude. Oh, it's dark here also. I need some light. I wonder when will I get my lantern. Let's continue down here. Ah, but secrets. Secrets are keeping me from continuing down the road. So, I mean, I'm not a completionist, but I love checking things thoroughly. This is empty probably as well. Yeah, it's empty. Okay, let's check in here. Ah, tinderbox. I knew something would be there. Oh yeah, the bugs are crawling in my ears. Let's just get out before we get insane in the dark. Okay, so there's nothing in the room that I was just inviting and then rudely blew the candle on me. There was nothing there. To the old archives. Here, right now it's bright, but it will be dark pretty soon. Yeah. It's blown on me. Again. But there's a bit light right now. Okay, let's check around. Whoa. I'm tripping a bit. Cockroaches. Ugh. How's my sanity doing? Well, head is pounding and hands are shaking. It's not that bad, but could be worse. When grabbing an object, press the right mouse button with third and hold down R to rotate. Boom! I could be an Olympic thrower for all you know, game. Okay, let's continue. Follow the yellow brick road. Instead the bloody tile. To the light, to the light. Don't stand in the dark. Nice book. Ah, here's my old trusty friend. The light source. Ugh. And some tinder box. Okay, just put that away for now. And pick it up. Grabbing it again. Okay. You have picked up the lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned. Oh, already too slow. Okay, let's put it away because it's bright here. Oh. Shaky. Shaky lakey. Tinder box. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. Another cozy little furnace. Sadly, I can't fuel it. I mean, I could put stuff inside, but it wouldn't, like, it wouldn't burn anyway, so... It's kind of a disappointment, you know, but hey. This game came out in 2010, so... I don't know why, maybe it's just me, but I love, like, burning things burning things in general. In-game, of course. Don't take that out of context. I don't want to go to court. So, the judge would say, so, Mr. Newt, I heard that burning things is a pleasurable experience. Would you like to tell the court more? I will be like, you know.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Yeah, so we did some horrible things. So far in the stories we did some horrible things. And we made a concoction and completely forget everything. Well, at least what we did here. And we have to kill a person called Alexander. But why though? We will soon find out together. This way? Oh, wait, did I came from this way? Yeah, I came from that way. So, do I go back? No, I think I go this way? No. I played through this game, by the way, like 3 times, but I can still get lost pretty easily. Ah, this way. This will be the way. Close the door. Always close the door. Wherever you go. Wait. Oh, I just went in a big circle. Oh. Slap across the face. Okay, so let's check what's... Aha! A switch. A secret door. And to the next chapter, entrance hall. I could have time, like, reading that up for you guys, but I'm afraid that it cuts me off, like I can't finish it because I'm not really a fast reader. English not my main language, but you can probably tell. From my accent and my voice.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, It lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Fabrica Elicutora. Probably messed that whole sentence up. Well, 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 what did you know? It is tough and planed. It can be torn by hands or tools. So we need something else. Maybe a chainsaw? No, 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 no. The technology is not there yet for a chainsaw. Actually, I don't know when chainsaws were invented. I know this game takes place something like 1860s, maybe? 1870s, 1860s? Back in the day I was arguing with my friend that why don't this guy have a revolver? Because right when the time when this game takes place, they were invented revolvers. Oh, can't escape. I am here. The shadow is indeed following me. And the damn cockroaches. Ugh. I mean, I have no problem with bugs. At least if they keep their distance from me. Okay, to the wine cellar and laboratorium. Hey, let's have a party. Let's go to the wine cellar. Let's drink some holy wine from the Lord itself. One time I want to party and I'm denied it. Well, let's go to the laboratory. Let's do some science. At least this is open. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones in the country of Constantinople. I think that was the end of it. Oh, let's get some sanity back. Oh. I think we can do like that. We can light up that. Let's check around here. Scary, scattering.
This shouldn't be.
Oh, my inner voice. Stop tormenting me and stop scaring me. Okay, okay. I will keep my distance. Jesus. If you want some privacy, just tell me. You don't have to shout at me or moan at me. Let's just move on. Into another dark hallway. These are just simple chests. Let's see if there's any hidden loot. Ah. There's hidden loot here. 8 in the box. Ah, and there's our old friend, the water beast. How I love you.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
So Cooprat and Aqua Fortis. Picked up chemistry book. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpimine are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. So our old friend Alexander discovered acid, which we can use on that big giant tissue. Oh, need some light over here. So let's bit dark. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only carve fair judgment and safe return. Oh. Who's there? Footsteps. Yes, this game is... Back in the day, it really messed you up, like... Really gave you anxiety and stuff. Okay, I can use another tinderbox there. And use some oil. There we go. Slight headache. That's good. I will take that. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay, so I have to get the ingredients from the wine cellar, but the wine cellar is locked, so I have to get the key from somewhere else. Let's speed it up a little bit. Let's speed it up. Entrance. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit and avoid the sense of guilt connected to neglect of family. Oh. I'm not even there yet. Why are you? Oh. Yes, I can peek. I can peek. I can peek. Right, left. I forgot about this. Hello? You there? It won't budge. Right then. I will get away from you then. Don't need to shout at me. The tinderbox. This is the archives. Let's head to the archives. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. I wonder where these little stories come from. I guess it's an experience from Daniel. We will take the paper up soon. First the loot. Always the loot first. And start from the bottom. To make sure you don't block yourself.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okay, so I just checked the date. It's not 1870s or 60s, it's 1839, as he wrote that. So it might be a couple of months later, maybe 1840, so... I thought I saw something, but it was just the door handle on the background. Ah, the game is already messing with me. Close that. Close this one. Ah, much better. Like this. Ooh, I have a bunch of tinder boxes anyway. Please move away, chair. Thank you. Oh, there's another paper here. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. The contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, it is recommended my services at Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Kerich. I hope I'm not messing up the words too badly. Inner box. Okay. Let's move. It's awfully quiet. Oh, I heard you. I've heard you. No, thank you. You can go moan someplace else, but not in my ear. Let's check this. It's empty. And don't knock the door on me, please. Because nobody's home. The shelves are just coming out as we speak on their own.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Well, that's what you get when digging around ancient stuff. I will go nowhere near them. Please move, chair. I don't have the courage, and I don't have the old tomes. And I don't have the required education for it. Oh! Don't do that! You just fell off, book. Let me hear. Here. There you go. Oh. Somebody's playing the piano. Let's check this one. Oil and a tinderbox. Thank you. Another tinderbox. I see you. You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me. I have the eyes of a hawk. Sometimes. Also, I'm keeping my lantern out a bit more because I remember the first or second playthrough when I played through the end of this game. I had like, I had like 8 or like 9, 10 oils in the end. I'm paired ups. You don't like music, but you were playing so well before I got here. Well. So yeah, I was like, I had a bunch of oil surplus. Nice view. Again, the whole, like this... What is the word I'm looking for? The whole... yeah, like this whole Renaissance, creepy Renaissance place. Oh, what am I stuck into? A beam. This whole Renaissance, creepy horror aspect is really top notch. Oh. 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 Dear Lord. Somebody broke their bottle of ketchup. Ah. I'm not going to clean that up. They broke it, they fix it. They clean it. Oh, damn it. Ah. Let me play some piano. Oh, I can't. Oh well. Maybe next time. Should have paid more attention in piano class. I was actually playing a tuba in real life, but not for long. It was like just some tuba instructors like came into school and I was like, oh, it's pretty cool, but oh. I'm trapped yet again. Wonderful. So where was I? Oh yeah, it's like two tuba instructors come in and showed us the ways of the tuba. And I was like, oh, this is pretty neat. Kingdom of Prussia. Central Prussia. Nice. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I will try it out. And me and my some of my friends, I think like 2 of my classmates went there and tried tuba, and I was like playing it for like maybe 3 months. And I was like, ah, this is boring. Oh, 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 oh.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, where am I? Oh, beautiful blue light.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Indeed. Am I going to be the chosen one of One for All like All Might? Is this the power of One for All?
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Ah. So we unearthed some magical crystal ball or something. And ever since then, the darkness is on my tail.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
So they were getting ready for the darkness to come, because it was following them. And they barricaded the doors. That's why they are the windows, the doors. That's why there are giant beams everywhere. But alas, they couldn't stop it. Fragile, but not breakable. But not breakable by hand? Well, I just breaked it by my hand, so hey, that will suffice.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
So my hands are made of stone, at least, if not steel. Okay, so here's probably a mechanism somewhere. First, let's look around. There's a bunch of books. There's a note. Let me read that. Let's see. Alstad and Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstad. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. Dot. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as excitement entertainment. All of them have their own twists and tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. So they become zombies, basically. Or like ghouls. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. Yeah, that's the other word. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal the living creatures. Steal living creatures? Like the entire creature? Like an entire deer or moose? It is their prey, which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Who is it undone? Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Olstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstadt, which makes me wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Alstadt, and like most of the noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the histories reveals little before the castle was consumed by a fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This had fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Well, that was a mouthful to read. But hey, it will increase my reading skills. It won't open, it's locked. Oh, yeah, the mechanism. There's... What? There's one. And... oh, no, that's just a simple book. One and two. Let's do it sideways. Two and three. Yes! An immediate hiding place. No one wants to come through. Alright. Ah, here's the key to the wine cellar. We can finally have some party! Even if I'm alone. We will read that immediately. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the first and is killing my trusty servants. Ah, so those remnants are what was the Baron's servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Well, I mean, that's not really nice of you to say. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would be a sense to solve both of my problems. Yoink! No, 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 no. No, no, no. That would be the point where I just lock myself inside this locker, just crouch down next to the side, and never leave again. Well, with that being said, from here I will continue in another video. Thank you everybody who clicked on this video and getting me my first ever views. Thank you all much, my beautiful little tadpoles, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.